adverse, unfavorable, negative, detrimental, harmful, disadvantageous.
Yes, wait, Abdurrahman. Adverse, it means something negative. Okay. Unfavorable, similar to negative, something is not preferable. And detrimental and harmful are equal in meaning. They are similar. Detrimental and harmful. And disadvantages, similar also to, similar to the word negative. Yes, Abdurrahman, go on.
Distraction, interruption, diversion, disturbance, interference, obstacle.
Okay. Distraction, from the word distract. Okay. Distract, it means something that interrupt you or disturb you. Like if you are listening to the teacher and your younger brother distracted you, it means he interrupted you or disturbed you. Distraction is a kind of obstacle, which means something that blocks you or stops you from being attentive, like hinder and handicap. Okay. There is a word which is distractor. This is a noun. It means the operator, the doer of the action of distraction. Number 3. Yalla, Abdurrahman.
Prevents, stops, hinders, blocks, impedes, deters.
Where? Number 3, Abdurrahman. Oh, you did number 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, prevents. Yes, because I didn't hear. Prevents means something that stops you or hinders, blocks, impedes, or deter. Thank you. Any word of these 3 needs clarification or they are clear? Either the red words or their meanings.
No, they are clear.
Okay, Yara Muhammad, read from 4. Yara's not here. Okay, Fatma, read.
From number 4 or 5?
Yes, 4.
Emergency, crisis,
Disaster.
Disaster,
Urgency. Fatma, I can't hear you.
I don't know how to pronounce this word.
You said urgency? Yeah, Fatma?
Yes, urgency.
Then the next word, this one. Exigency.
Exigency.
Yes, calamity.
Calamity.
Oh, emergency. Okay, means something that is urgent, from urgency, something that necessary and needs some adequate and immediate interference, like a crisis and a disaster. Okay, exigency and urgency are similar in meaning. Calamity is similar to the word disaster. So calamity is a kind of a disaster. Okay, so this word crisis, disaster, urgency, exigency, calamity. Yes, Fatma. 5.
Immediate. Immediate. Instant. Prompt. Quick. urgent, sudden.
Yes. Immediate means something instant, something quick. We use the adverb immediately. Immediately. Regularly we use immediately in our writing and also in our speaking, which means instantly, also promptly, quickly, urgently, suddenly. All are the same meaning. Yes, ya Fatma, number 6.
Enforce, implement, apply,
Mm.
execute, and impose,
Impose, compel.
impose, compel.
Yes, these are two different meanings. One of them means execute, which means apply and implement. So the first three are similar in meaning. That means apply something. Okay? And enforce also can mean this other meaning, which means to impose using force. Impose means you force somebody to do something. The same meaning as compel. Okay? When we do something obligatory, it means we are forced to do it. We don't have any option to avoid. Yara Tariq, read.
Multitasking, juggling, simultaneous, concurrent,
Simultaneous.
simultaneous, concurrent, simultaneous, parallel.
Yes, this is repeated. I don't know why. Okay, multitasking means juggling or concurrent or parallel. Parallel means multiple tasks occurs in the same time. If somebody can do multiple or various tasks in the same time, he can described as multitasking, which means simultaneous also means at the same time. Okay, simultaneous, let's write it here. Simultaneous means at the same time. Like what our moms can do these days. They can watch TV, cooking, taking care of their kids. So they are performing multitasking. They can do a lot of tasks simultaneously, in parallel, concurrently. It means they are doing it in the same time. Okay, Yara, 8.
Sir, I have a question about 7.
7, okay, Abdurrahman.
What does juggling mean?
Juggle has two different meanings, Abdurrahman. One of them is like doing, magician, magic work, like witches.
Yeah.
You know witch?
Yeah.
Witch or witchcraft. Okay? But here, it means somebody is doing tasks very quickly and very accurately. This is the other meaning. Same as the juggler, same as the witch, same as the magic. Okay? Okay, Abdurrahman?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so juggling, it means somebody who is very accurate, skillful, talented, and also can describe the work of magic that we describe either witch or magician. Magician. Okay, who was reading? The next one. Yara? 8.
Notification, alert, announcement, message, notice, communication.
Okay, this is clear. We regularly use. 9. Yeah, Yara?
Policy, guideline, plan, approach, strategy, principle.
Yes, especially approaches and strategies, is close in meaning to policy. The policy is the technique we follow to do something or to achieve some tasks or apply some rules. This is a kind of guideline, like the communication company policy or the school's policy. Even in our homes we have policies. Each of us has policy in life to apply, like approaches, strategies, or principles. Alia,
So
can
it
you
means
do
rule,
tool? You said
rules,
tool.
rules.
Rule, R-U-L-E, you mean? Yes, rule.
Yes,
If you mean this word. You mean R-U-L-E, right?
yes.
Yeah, okay, it's right, exactly. Ali, you can read? Yara Muhammad?
Yes.
Okay.
Number
Yalla ya
10.
Ali. Yes, start from 10, 11, and 12, yes.
Okay. Productivity, efficiency, output, performance, effectiveness, accomplishment. 11.
Yes,
Unrestricted,
I guess,
unbounded,
okay.
unbounded, limitless, unfettered, unhampered,
Unhampered, unbridled.
Number
This
12. Privacy, confidence,
confidentiality,
confidentiality,
secrecy,
secrecy, seclusion, solitude,
seclusion,
autonomy,
and
and
autonomy. Okay, let's comment on them quickly. Number 1, which is 10, I'm sorry. Productivity we studied last time when we studied the importance of technology vocabulary. Productivity and privacy we did before. Okay, so we won't repeat, which is 10 and 12. For 11, unrestricted, this is the opposite of the word restricted, which is restrict, okay, of restriction, which means limited. Unrestricted is the opposite, means limitless, it's open. Unbounded, bounded is from the word boundary, which means limits. Okay, so unlimited or unbounded, limitless, unfettered, unhampered, unbridled. The last word, privacy, I'm not sure. Yeah, we did before last time. If something is private or secretive, it is confidential. Confidential. So privacy, this is the meaning of private. Okay, so privacy means confidentiality, secrecy, seclusion, solitude, and autonomy. Autonomy, it means like somebody who is independent. So it can mean independence, somebody that who is has some self-responsibility. Okay, the independence. Solitude and seclusion both means that somebody is isolated, or somebody who is away from the world. He has privacy, so he secluded himself from the world. Okay, I shared this file into the group, so please have a quick look at the words and their meanings from 1 to 12. I'll give you 3 minutes, then get back to me to start answer the tasks. Okay, so just read them, read the words to be sure that you understand them all, then get back to me. Okay? You know what to do now? Or you don't hear me?
Yes, we do.
Bueno.
Okay, I'm waiting for you.
Sir, what does exigency mean?
The same meaning of urgency, Abdurrahman. Okay, they are similar. Even here I wrote equal.
Mister, I don't understand the meaning of unrestricted.
Which word? Unrestricted?
Yes.
Unrestricted, ya Fatma, means loose, free. Without any restrictions or limits. This is unrestricted. Okay, I'll give you another example, ya Fatma. Sometimes you find this sign says restricted area. Did you notice it before? Restricted area. It means prevented area. Nobody is allowed to come close here. Okay, this is restricted area. Maybe there is danger, or maybe because this is a natural reserve, so people are not allowed to come near him. To come near it. This is a restricted area. Okay, so people are not allowed. Restricted is clear.
Yes.
Okay, if I said unrestricted, so this is the opposite meaning. Unrestricted, it means people are allowed to touch it or to deal with it or to visit it. Okay, people are allowed because it is not prevented area. There is no limits, no preventions, no limits. You are free. But here, there are limits and you are not free. Now it's clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's start answering these 5 words with distraction, prevents, emergency, immediate, enforce, and adverse. But just let me ask Alia, the meaning of the first word, distraction. Alia is what? Can you explain the meaning of distraction?
Something that can disturb you from
Sorry?
doing something else. Something that can disturb you.
Yes, exactly, disturb. Thank you. Abdurrahman, prevent.
What, sir?
The meaning of prevent.
Deters.
Yes, deter, excellent. Fatma, emergency.
Disaster.
What?
Disaster.
Okay, a kind of disaster, something that needs immediate interference. Okay, Yara,
Yes,
immediate.
means right now.
Yes, Yara Muhammad, enforce. Yara Muhammad, enforce means? Yara, your mic is not working, Yara. Yara, try to fix the problem with your mic. Okay, use the chat box, no problem. Apply, yes, this is one of the meanings. We said 2 meanings for enforce. Abdurrahman, you remember the second meaning for enforce rather than apply?
Execute.
Apply is same as execute. Similar meaning. Implement, apply, execute are the same.
So is there a different one?
Yeah, there's another meaning. We said enforce is to use force.
I was looking for a one-word answer.
Okay. Alia? Thank you, Abdurrahman. The last one, adverse.
Answer number 2.
Sorry?
Should I answer?
Yeah, adverse.
It's like explain the word.
Yes, explain it. Give the meaning.
Okay, adverse is like negative or harmful.
Yes, right. Detrimental or harmful. Thank you. Fatma, sentence number 1. Answer.
Distraction.
The use of mobile phones while driving can have distraction consequences. Immediate consequences. Okay, thank you. Let's think of immediate and the other meaning that we need here. Yara Tariq, what do you think of the answer?
Adverse.
Yes, right. Adverse, which means harmful. So which is better, to say harmful or to say immediate? To say harmful. Adverse. Thank you. Abdurrahman, 2.
Interferences.
Number 2, Abdurrahman.
Distractions.
Yes, distraction. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yara Muhammad, answer number 3 in the chat box. Alia, answer number 4. Yara Muhammad, what's your answer?
Emergency.
Number 4, ya Alia.
Yes. In case of an emergency, call 911 immediately.
Yes, emergency. Thank you. Yara, we're waiting for your answer. Fatma, try number 5. Fatma?
I'm trying to answer.
Okay, we choose adverse, emergency, distraction. Am I right? Adverse, distraction, emergency. Yes. Did Ali answer her question? Prevents. This is number 3. Okay, correct. So we even choose prevents. Prevents. So immediate and enforce remains. The patient needs enforced medical attention. Even the word here can't work because after needs and before medical, we know the noun to be described. So if the word is enforcement, can be acceptable, but even the meaning won't be acceptable. So the answer is immediate. Any patient needs what, ya Fatma? Needs immediate medical attention. Immediate means very quick medical attention. This is a patient. The last one is it is important to enforce. To enforce the rules, which means apply the rules to ensure safety in the workplace. Okay, thank you. Now it's your task to, now it will be difficult here to fill in the gaps from the 12 words. Okay. So I prefer to make this one is as a homework also, to take your time thinking about which word fits the gap. Okay, so before we go to the next section, any question about this group of vocabulary, either the words or their meanings? Should we re-explain any point, or should we go further?
Go further.
Go further. Before we go further, I need you to write a short paragraph using 5 of these words. Using 5 of these words. You can send your answer in the chat box or on WhatsApp.
Sir, what should the paragraph be about?
Any topic, as long as I didn't guide you to the topic, so it's open. Okay? One way regarding to the structure of any paragraph you write, okay, is to follow this simple layout, this simple format, not to be distracted by a lot of formats and write an unorganized piece of writing. So we need to follow a certain organization. And again, I repeat, before we start, it's up to you to follow the ideas or to follow your own design or your own format. But I prefer to follow this structure or to follow this format. This is an easy layout, easy design, and a very well organized one because it won't distract you. How to design your paragraph in an essay or in an article or in a review or even in a letter. It's easy to always start your paragraph with the topic sentence. The topic sentence, we name it as the key sentence or the main point of the paragraph. The main point of the paragraph. Okay? After the topic sentence, and let's say the topic sentence is what you will explain. What you will explain in the paragraph. Okay? Like most of you here, when you wrote about the use of mobile phones, let's take an example of Alia, for example. She said phones in school can be a serious distraction. This is a topic sentence. Okay, phones here, phones at school can be a...
Mr. are sharing the screen.
You're not sharing the screen.
Sorry?
You're not sharing the screen.
Oh, really? Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, now is it shared?
Yes.
Okay. Again, we said that we start the paragraph by the topic sentence. This topic sentence is the main point of the paragraph or what you will explain in the paragraph. And here is an example that Alia wrote of a topic sentence. Okay. Phones at schools can be a serious distraction. This what Alia should explain in her paragraph. Okay, so we always start our paragraph by a topic sentence or the main sentence or the key idea of the paragraph. After that, we need two supporting details in the paragraph. Two supporting details. What are these supporting details? We mean two explanations for the topic sentence. Two explanations for the topic sentence. They may be a reason. They may be an example. They may be a fact. Whatever the kind of supporting detail is. Okay? So you will provide me with the supporting detail number one that can be reason one for why you think the phones can be a distraction. Because this is reason number one. Okay? After you mention the first reason, explain it. Explain your reason by saying which means that. So give the reason and explain it. Give the example and explain it. Give the fact and explain it. Be sure not to repeat. Not to repeat ideas, not to repeat words. Okay? So don't say that because phones can impede communication or concentration in class. This is the reason. Okay? Then you will explain this reason by saying which means that. Which means that. Now you will do what here? You will explain the reason that you mentioned, that phones impede concentration in the class. When you say which means that, don't repeat the words you mentioned in the reason. okay? And try to explain it without repeating the idea, which means that students will not be attentive to what is conducted by the teacher. Conducted by the teacher, or it can affect on their academic grades or academic level, whatever. So don't repeat the same words, please, when you explain. You can give an example. You say, for example, I guess Yara used, for example, if I'm not mistaken. After you finish the first reason or the first supporting detail with its explanation, you will give me another supporting detail with its explanation, okay? Before you give the supporting detail number 2, use a conjunction, okay? Here, use what? A conjunction of addition that shows you will add a new idea, like in addition. In addition. I'm not sure who used in addition in his writing. I guess Abdurrahman. Okay. Supporting detail number 2. Again, I said the supporting detail can be a reason, can be an example. There are a variety of supporting details, but let's focus on this. Then, after you give me reason number 2 or supporting detail number 2, tell me the consequences or the results of your supporting detail. What will happen if we followed the second supporting detail? Okay? This is the structure I suggest to follow in your writing. Okay? Before we go to the different kinds of supporting details, the layout of the structure here is clear. Topic sentence, the main idea, supporting detail number 1, explain it, conjunction, supporting detail number 2, then tell me the results or the consequences of the supporting detail number 2. The structure is clear and easy?
Yes.
Okay, great. Here are the different kinds of supporting details. What kinds of supporting details I can use? How can I explain my topic sentence? Let's see. Let's apply the rule on this topic sentence. Robots have become really important these days. This is our topic sentence or the main idea of the paragraph. And here are different supporting details. Number 1, we can give a reason. Okay, like robots. From here, the reason starts because they can perform tasks that are dangerous or difficult for humans to do. So here, what kind of supporting detail I used? To the topic sentence, we have a reason. I give a reason for why the robots have become important these days, because they can perform tasks that are dangerous or difficult for humans to do. You can give an example. So supporting detail number 2 is what? Giving examples. We always use either for example or for instance. Robots, you will now give me an example of what are the tasks that are difficult and dangerous for humans to do. For example, robots are used in manufacturing plants to assemble cars and other products, which increases efficiency and reduces the risk of injury for workers. So here, He explained, number one, he gave me an example for how they help in the dangerous and difficult situations, that they are used in what? Manufacturing plants to assemble cars and other products. Then he did what here? He explained the point. He explained what? The point. Number three of the supporting details is the facts. So you can give a fact that depend on a study that have been done, or a research that have been performed, or a survey that has been taken. Okay, so we did a survey, or we did a study, or we did a research, and based on the outcomes or the results of this study, this is a kind of a supporting detail. An example here, always we say according to a study, according to a report, according to a research, according to a survey, according to an article, according to the University of Oxford, for example. So you use a credible source of information to consider as a fact. Credible or credited source of information to use it as a fact. A question here, should my fact be 100% a fact? No. So if I don't know a real fact, I can make up my own facts. I can invent my fact. Okay? Here, according to a report. What?
Sir, can I just say according to a study or a report by any university? Okay, just make all of it up and like make the whole study up.
Yeah, okay. That's what I said. But my comment to Abdurrahman is that the examiner is not assessing you based on your knowledge. I mean, what if I gave him a wrong fact? Will I be penalized? No. Because he wants to see that you are able to develop your style of writing, okay? He's not testing you if you're a scientist or no. That's what I commented on this point. Let's read the fact here. According to a report by the International Federation of Robotics, there were over 2 million industrial robots operating worldwide in 2019, and this number is expected to continue growing. Finally, the explanation. We can explain any point we give to give a more clarification of any point I provide. For instance, here, the increasing use of automation and artificial intelligence in various industries has led to a greater reliance on robots. Here is the explanation, as they can work faster, more accurately, and without the need for breaks or rest. Another explanation, this has resulted in increased productivity and cost savings for businesses. Okay, so after you give the point, you do what? You give explanation for the point. Again, I repeat, when you explain, don't repeat. Always use genuine ideas, new ideas. Okay? Don't repeat yourself, don't repeat your ideas, don't repeat your words. Okay? So before we go to the application part, the 4 different kinds of supporting details here are what? A reason, an example, a fact, and finally what? Explanation. These 4 kinds of supporting details are clear, شباب? Inshallah. Any question about this part, or should we go on?
We should go.
What's the difference between this?
Sorry?
What's the difference between this supporting?
Between what and what?
The one you explained.
Yes.
Up.
And what?
You said like that we should use a reason and conjunction, and
Here is the structure. اوكي شباب، بس هستأذنكم ادوني دقيقتين وهرجع لكم تاني، حاجة ضرورية. خليكي فاكرة سؤالك اللي كنت بتسألي، اكتبيه في الشات عشان ما ننساهوش لحد ما ارجع تاني. اوكي؟ Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'm back. Okay. What was the question? I guess somebody was asking. Is it Yara or Fatma?
What's the difference between supporting detail 1 and supporting detail 2? When do I use 1 and when do I use 2?
You will use them both. I'll show you now an example. Okay, let's read this paragraph together. Okay, here. Just a moment. Okay. For instance, here he said, regular exercise is essential for a healthy lifestyle. So the main point here is what? That the regular exercise is what? Necessary for a healthy lifestyle. So I should support this idea. I should explain it in detail. Let's see the two different supporting details I gave here. Number one, here he said what? Exercise helps in maintaining a healthy body weight, reducing the risk of chronic diseases, and improving cardiovascular health. This is a reason. One, this is supporting number one. Okay, then he explained it, which means, okay, that lack of physical activity can lead to obesity, heart disease, and other health problems. So what is the first point is being explained here about the healthy lifestyle, about regular exercise, that we can maintain a healthy body and weight and to avoid the risk of chronic diseases. Okay, this is supporting detail number one. Then he will give me a new supporting detail. So he used what? A conjunction, as we agreed. Moreover, what he described here, this is supporting detail number two. Exercise also has mental health benefits. So this is a new idea that can be considered as a benefit or a good side or an advantage of the exercise, that it's not only affect positively our bodies, but it also affects our mental health, including reducing stress and anxiety, improving mood, and boosting self-esteem, which leads to, so he explained here the second supporting detail, which leads to incorporating regular exercise into your routine can improve both your physical and mental health. Okay? Is this clear now, the difference between supporting detail number one with its explanation, then I give another supporting detail with its explanation? Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, all of you guys understand now how to lay out our paragraph by giving first point of supporting detail and explain it, then use one of the conjunctions, then give another supporting detail with its explanation. Or we should explain another paragraph. Is that clear, or we should explain another one?
Explain another one, sir. And I have a question, sir. Do we have to use this format?
No, but this is the easiest one. To be organized, ideas are very clear here. Okay, this is the easiest one. By the way, this is the authorized one by Cambridge. I mean, most of Cambridge articles follow this structure. Not
So
only
if we
the...
use this one
Sorry?
will I run into issues? If
What?
the different one is used, will I run into problems?
No problem.
If one came,
No. I told you there is no problem, but I always prefer the structure as if this is the easiest one. This structure, Abdurrahman, is followed by the B2 first exams by Cambridge, followed by the CAE exams by Cambridge, and the international exam of IELTS also by Cambridge. Okay?
Okay.
And also in turn, the IGCSE exam. What if you will take the Oxford exam? The same structure, there is no problem. This is the British style. Okay, let's explain another example. But somebody can read, please, because actually I cannot even breathe. Anybody of you can read? Anybody?
All right. Which
Okay.
one?
Paragraph 3.
Eating a balanced diet is important for good health. A balanced diet provides the body with essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals necessary for proper functioning. Which means that poor nutrition can lead to a variety of health problems, including obesity, malnutrition, and chronic diseases. Adding to that, eating a balanced diet can also improve.
Abdurrahman, Allah yahdik. Wait. Okay, until here, Abdurrahman, until this line, until this word, this is supporting detail number 1. Okay, starting from here. This is your topic sentence.
There were 2 details, sir, and they were contrasting.
Sorry?
These are 2 details, not 1 detail. 2 contrasting details.
Look, Abdurrahman, what he's talking about here, that the balanced diet is important for
a good health.
Yes. Balanced diet, he started by saying, provides the body with essential nutrients, vitamins, minerals necessary for the proper functionings, which means that here this is the explanation. Even if it's contrast, explanation of what? It showed that if you did the opposite, okay, you will be exposed to some problems. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is not a new idea. This is an explanation for a must of following a good diet or a balanced diet. This is idea number 1. Idea number 2, he introduced it by saying what? Adding to that, go on, Ya Abdurrahman.
Eating a balanced diet can also improve mental health and reduce the risk of depression, which leads to eating a balanced diet is essential for maintaining good health and prevent chronic disease.
Yeah,
Sir,
there is an improper sentence here. Okay, this is extra here, and consequently is used. Eating balanced diet is essential for maintaining the good health and preventing chronic diseases, but this is a repeated idea. It's improper. Okay, let's eliminate it, and we can provide our own idea here. Look, Ishbab. He started here by saying, adding to that, eating a balanced diet can improve mental health and reduce the risk of depression, which leads to, who can explain this idea? The idea of maintaining a balanced diet help our mental health and help us avoid the risk of depression. Who can explain it based on the part we soon applied? We will delete this one. Mm.
Who can what?
I want somebody to add an explanation to this idea instead of the one I erased. I let you read again, and I want you to explain. Yes?
Sir, I have one.
Let's, okay, just the explanation, Abdurrahman. Only we need the explanation,
Yeah.
okay?
Therefore, eating a balanced diet is essential for maintaining well-being and preventing chronic diseases.
This is the idea I deleted.
Sir, you want a completely different idea or?
Yes, because this is a repetition. Why I deleted this idea? Because it's repeated. Okay?
Therefore, maintaining good nutrition will result in excellent well-being.
Okay. Excellent well-being, and let you live a comfortable and peaceful life or a peaceful routine. Now I changed the idea by leading a peaceful routine void from anxiety or stresses.
Or chronic illness.
Yes, okay. So is it clear now that we provide supporting detail, one idea with its explanation, then we provide a new idea with its explanation. I'll display again the format of the paragraph, subtopic sentence, supporting detail number 1, then tell me the explanation of the point, which means that then use a conjunction before you start the new supporting detail number 2 and give me what it leads to, what are the results or what are the consequences of this idea by saying which leads to. Clear now? Or we should take a third paragraph? You feel familiar now with the structure?
Yes.
Alia, ويارا محمد وفاطمة, clear inshallah?
Yes.
Great. So now I need you to apply the rule. This is page 20 if you want to use the file in the group. I want you to write one paragraph now. Support the topic sentences I provide you. Choose only one paragraph to write. Choose one paragraph. Either question number 2, question number 3, or question number 4. Okay? The task is clear?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
repeat?
اوكي توكلوا على الله كده وابدأوا اكتبوا يلا.
Yes.
Yara Tarak. Starting from and displaying the screen. You see?
Yes.
Okay. Starting from, we can now do almost anything with a few clicks of button. From ordering groceries to streaming. This has made it easier to stay. Made us or made it? Made it easier to stay on screens for extended period of time. Okay, what is the relation between this idea and between the technology has become the backbone of our life?
It's like explaining why we spend a lot of time on technology.
But the question didn't ask you to explain why we spend a lot of time. The question asked you to explain how technology has become the backbone of our life. It means in which aspects we are dependent on technology these days. Okay? But here you explained we do do anything with a few clicks of button, from ordering groceries to streaming movies. It has made it easier. Okay? This idea until here is okay. Okay. But this had made it easier to stay on screens for extended periods of time. This is an off-topic idea. It's not a relevant explanation to the point. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, number 2. What are the cohesive devices you used? The conjunctions.
Yeah.
There is no conjunctions. Okay, there is no cohesive devices. Rather than that, punctuation is correct. Vocabulary is right. Development of ideas is fine, except the last idea. Okay, Yara?
Okay.
Okay, if you can provide a relevant idea that can explain this point and can be related to the first point. The main point, I mean, which is in the digital age, technology has become the backbone of our life. Explain how technology is the backbone of our life. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
You understand my comment?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. In addition to cohesive devices, Yara, don't forget to use the linking words or conjunctions.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Alia? Ali, are you there? Alia, the expression of bad things is very vague. Use expressions that we used. We have some words that mean bad things like dangers, like drawbacks, troubles, as you said here, fatal issues. Okay, Alia, don't use these expressions again. Alia, I don't understand this idea.
Sir, Ali is not in the meeting.
Really? She left?
Yes, he left.
Oh. Okay, until she joins again, let's check who sent his answers. Oh, Fatma, your paragraph is very short, Fatma. It's not developed. Technology has become the backbone of our life. We use educational, cultural, and artistic purposes. Even in our daily cooked meals, we use technology. Fatma. Yeah, Fatima, this paragraph is not developed. Ideas are not developed. You didn't follow the rules we explained. Just a moment. Fatma, you see the screen right now? ماليش دعوة ماليش دعوة خد كلمة وروح يلا قلت لك شيء. Okay, Fatma. Look, Fatma, what you wrote here. In this age, here is a comma, number 1. Technology has become the backbone of our life. Okay, we use educational, cultural, and artistic purposes. What do you mean here? You mean we use technology or what?
In the methods I have, I wrote
We use technology in the educational, cultural, and artistic purposes. Even in our cooked meals, we use technology like ovens, microwaves, etc. Until here, ya Fatima. Okay, this is the first point. You said we use it in our educational, culture, and artistic purposes. This is an example. This is giving examples that can be explanation for a previously given idea, like to say that we use technology in all aspects of our life, such as educational, cultural, and artistic purposes. Which means you didn't use the same structure we mentioned, which means that give explanation here to the example you given, ya Fatma, okay? Which means that, you can say, which means that technology has invaded whole our life and no one can avoid. Okay, this is the first idea. All of this, ya Fatma, is the first idea. Then you said here, the development of technology increases, so our dependence on technology increases. Okay, this idea is not explained. I don't understand it. Okay, the development of technology increases, so our dependence on technology increases. This is the same idea that you mentioned before. We need here a new idea why technology has become, give another point here, ya Fatma, for the use of technology. Okay, so I'll give you a point. You can, for instance, talk about the educational purpose as point number 1, okay, and explain it, and then you can talk about the artistic purpose in point number 2 and explain it, or the use of technology in restaurants and cooking meals, as you said here. But ideas must be very clear. The first idea must talk about a certain point, like the educational purposes, how technology now become helpful in educational purposes. After you finish this point, start a new point here by talking about using it in the art of cuisine, which means the art of cooking, and explain it. So now you provided 2 separate points, each one very well developed, and each one is explained. Fatma, my comments are clear to you? Fatma?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, you understand what I said, right?
Yes.
Okay, until I check the rest of the class, so please try to fix the problems in your paragraph and resend it to me. Reread.
What?
Reread the paragraphs I provided in the file and follow the same structure. Develop the ideas, ya Fatima. Ideas here are not very well developed. The one who checked, you can leave the meeting, like Yara, for instance. Yara Muhammad, this is your file. Yara Muhammad, you see my screen, Yara?
Yes.
Okay, let's check together. Allowing students to choose the subjects they like has many advantages. First, it will be very helpful for students because they will study what they love, not just what the school provide to them. Okay, then you said second, students will love the school more and, comma here, they won't be absent. As a result, they will done here. They will study hard and get good marks at their exams. Then they will achieve their goals, which will make them happy. Okay, Yara, you need to train yourself to use some developed vocabulary that we study. Okay, vocabulary here are simple. So I need you to develop your vocabulary. Please pay attention to my comments. Like what, ya Fatima? Like, it will be very helpful. Instead of helpful, say beneficial for students because they will study what they love. Instead of love, say what they are passionate with, okay? Or interested. School provide them to. Then students will love. You repeated the same word. Don't repeat vocabulary and don't repeat words. Okay? The school more. Instead of love the school more, you can say what? They will constantly eager to attend school. This sentence is better. Constantly means repeatedly. Eager means have a good wish, desire to attend school. So Fatima, again, my comments on your writing. The idea is developed, okay? Well-developed ideas, but you need to fix the use of your vocabulary. Okay?
Okay, sir. That's not Fatima.
Sorry? What you're saying?
I'm Yara, not Fatima.
This is not Fatima's writing.
Again?
This is not Fatima's writing. It's
This is not Fatima. I said Yara. Did I say Fatima?
yes.
No, this is for Yara. This is Yara Muhammad. Okay? So Yara, try to fix the problem of vocabulary in this paragraph, then resend it to me, please. You can leave Yara and waiting for your editing of the paragraph.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Abdurrahman, this is your turn. Okay, Abdurrahman. In our modern times, technology...
Sorry for the handwriting.
no
I'm
problem. It's clear. Just photographing is not clear. It's capturing, it may be in the dark. Our lives until here, then our lifestyles would have been very different without technology. This is because we depend on technology to save our time, which enable us to use it for something better. This is the first idea, Abdurrahman, right? You ended here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, a moment, because I got confused. Our lifestyles would have been very different without technology. This is because we depend on technology to save our time. How this is a reason for our lifestyle would be different? Because we depend on technology.
People would be more busy with the household tasks such as, for example, doing the laundry. I mean, I can't imagine how that would be like without a washing machine or other
Yes.
things which are completely reliant on autonomous machines.
Okay, but this idea is vague. What you said is the explanation. This idea is unclear. Okay, save our times is very wide idea, not specific. In the explanation, we use specific ideas. Okay, so I agree with you until here, which is our lifestyle would have been very different. Okay, without technology. Then in the explanation, give the examples you provided to me now. One of them is enough, like doing the laundry. By the technology, or you can say technology help people to save their times doing their household activities, for instance. You got my point? Hi, Abdurrahman, you got my point?
Yes, sir. I said yes without realizing that the mic was closed.
Which enables us to utilize it for something better. Utilize it for something better. What is the something better? Also, it's vague, the same vagueness. Once you
can't be clarified, sir. Okay, it could be anything from studying all the way to going to work or reading a book or improving. It's a very wide range of meanings. It can't be specified.
By utilizing it for something better? Who can expect here that you mean the household activities or other routine that we can perform using technology? If just I hide the first part of the paragraph and started reading this part, I couldn't understand. Even you will ask me, what does this mean? What is this thing that enable to use it? And what is the something better means? Try, Abdurrahman, to be more accurate. Then you said,
yes, sir.
Then you said technology has sped up scientific research. Okay, this is a new idea. Where is the conjunction? Okay, technology speed of scientific research, which has helped innovators Okay.
Yes.
It has sped up manufacturing by providing us with new, more sufficient or efficient manufacturing techniques. Manufacturing techniques. Instead of additionally here as a result. Okay. As logically the sentence means that manufacturing or the efficiency of manufacturing is a result for how technology helped the innovators. Is this what you mean?
This isn't what I meant originally, sir, but now it's what I mean.
Now it works. Or this will be a separate idea and this will be a separate idea by saying additionally. You understand what I mean, Abdurrahman?
Yes.
Okay. To speed, the speed of research and manufacturing is the reason for the availability of all the modern products. Okay, this is the ending. Fine. Vocabulary is good. Use of vocabulary. Accuracy is okay. Conjunctions you used, not very well, but you used. So try to pay attention to using the conjunctions. Okay. Pay attention to make your ideas clear. Okay, clarity is very important.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, communication of ideas is very important. Don't let any room for the reader to ask a question about what you're writing. I guess there is no one here remain. All of us already checked. Yeah, Fatma, okay, Abdurrahman, so you can leave now.
All right, sir. Bye. Have a
Bye. Yeah, you too. Yeah, Fatma, rewrite the paragraph and send it to me on WhatsApp, okay?
Okay. Mr.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. It's Malak. I wanted to ask when is our next session?
Tomorrow, inshallah. Didn't we mention before?
It's going to be one session in the week?
No, it will be twice, but you know, there has a problem here in Egypt. Actually, electricity is a catastrophe in Egypt. I'm not sure if you stay in Egypt or where.
Yeah, we stay in Egypt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the electricity as well regularly stops during the day, maybe 4 times to 5 times. So last time, actually, it destroyed our schedule. Okay, Malak, so our class will be tomorrow, inshallah. Ya Rabbi,
tomorrow? When?